Scene 1, Introduction. Welcome to the unit Provide Individualized Support. In this video, we will focus on how to identify, report, and refer signs of additional or unmet needs of a person. These skills are essential to ensuring that support remains person-centered, safe, and responsive, and they will be demonstrated through workplace simulations. Scene 2, What are additional needs? Additional needs refer to changing needs of the person over time. These changes often relate to new or increased barriers, as explained by the social model of disability. Barriers may include attitudinal barriers, negative attitudes or assumptions, communication barriers, lack of accessible information, physical barriers, inaccessible buildings or environments, policy barriers, rules or systems that limit access. When these barriers change or increase, support must also change to meet the person's needs. Scene 3. Examples of additional needs in practice. For example, a person who uses a wheelchair moves into a building without ramps, creating a new physical barrier. A person with hearing impairment receives learning materials without captions, creating a communication barrier. In these situations, you must recognize the barrier and respond by seeking changes or additional supports. Simulation 1. Identifying an additional need.
I've noticed the new building doesn't have ramp access. This is affecting the client's independence.
The worker correctly identifies a change in barriers as an additional need. Scene 4. Changes in interest and goals. Additional needs can also arise from changes in the person's interests or goals. Over time, a goal may lose importance, feel burdensome, no longer match the person's values. When this happens, support workers should pause the current plan, discuss the change with the person, realign goals to reflect what the person currently values. Simulation 2, Responding to change in interest.
I don't want to go to the gym anymore.
That's okay. Let's talk about what activities you enjoy now so we can adjust your plan.
Scene 5, What are unmet needs? Unmet needs are needs that are not being adequately met by current support services. When a person cannot meet these needs themselves, it may lead to stress, pain, or frustration. Unmet needs are often expressed through behavior, not words. These behaviors are not intentional misbehavior, they are communication of unmet needs. Scene 6. Behavior as a sign of unmet needs. Examples of behaviors linked to unmet needs include need for safety, aggression, avoidance or hiding, need for food or water, hoarding or hiding supplies, need to understand what is happening, wandering, resisting care. These behaviors indicate that the person's needs are not being met and require further investigation. Simulation 3, Recognizing unmet needs.
The client has started resisting care. I need to understand what need is not being met.
Scene 7, How to recognize signs of additional or unmet needs. To recognize additional or unmet needs, you should monitor physical needs such as food, sleep, clothing, and medical care. Talk regularly with the client or their carer about mental health and well-being. Analyze concerning behavior by asking, "Oh, has this happened before? Oh, is it linked to a specific activity or person? Oh, has something changed in their routine?" Careful observation helps you respond appropriately and early. Scene 8, Reporting and referring. Once additional or unmet needs are identified, you must report observations according to organizational procedures, document accurately and objectively, refer the matter to supervisors or relevant professionals. Reporting ensures the person receives appropriate support and prevents further risk. Simulation 4, Reporting
I've documented the behavior changes and reported them to my supervisor for review.
Scene 9. Key assessment messages. For assessment, you must demonstrate that you can identify additional needs, recognize behaviors linked to unmet needs, observe and analyze changes, report and refer concerns appropriately. Assessors will focus on your observation skills and decision-making. Please review Learner Guide pages 221 to 224 and reflect on how recognizing additional and unmet needs supports quality, person-centered care. Thank you for watching.